Hey everybody, Jerome Maldonado, and we're back. We're documenting the process of buying land and building houses. And ladies and gentlemen, I bought these lots for you guys to be able to document the entire process step by step, from purchasing the land, picking up architecture, doing survey work, designing the house, and building it from ground up. And we're on video number 11, and we're talking today about pre-slab inspection. And we're about to pour concrete, ladies and gentlemen. We almost have ourselves a solid concrete foundation where we can go vertical with framing. So look, today I came in to check on the pre-slab. We have to get what's called chairs underneath the bottom of this steel mesh. And so when we do that, we're gonna get chairs underneath the bottom of that steel mesh, and we're gonna pick up all of this steel mesh so that way it's sitting up off the ground when we pour concrete. We need it to stick up off the ground about 1.5 inches. The slab's 4 inches thick, and we wanna have that remesh in the middle. So to pass inspections, we'll need those chairs. Now, we have pre-wrap on all our pipes. I talked about this in the last video, and what the pre-wrap is for is so that the concrete doesn't engulf the pipes. That way, if we have to move them or jackhammer, we don't have that concrete friction up against the pipe, so that we don't break the pipes either in the ground or in the slab. And so this gives us a little bit of versatility to be able to move those pipes after we pour the foundation. Now, we got all our rebar set, we got all our footing set, we got all our interior footings cut and set. All of our plumbing lines for our rough-in are vertical and coming up out of the footing. And we also have our shower pans cut out, where we're gonna go in and pour the shower pan later and do a recessed shower pan where you could actually go zero clearance, walk straight in there. All the tile runs flush with the foundation. So that's why we have the shower pans formed. And this is what we call pre-slab. Now, you'll notice that we have insulation around the perimeter. Now, by code, we have to have that below what's called frost line. Depending on different areas of the country and where you're at, your frost line will be different. Our frost line's at 14 inches, so we have to go down 24 inches structurally for our footings and 24 inches with our insulation to bottom of footing to protect and insulate the slab from frost or spalling, which means the concrete starts falling apart due to the thaw-freeze factors. This also holds an R value, which holds an insulation value to the house for heat loss. And so it's required all the way around the heated areas. We also put it in our garages because a lot of times we insulate our garage. That way we don't have heat loss in our garage as well. Now, that thermal regulation actually helps on your heating and cooling bill, and it's required by code nonetheless. Now, this is all the structural integrity of your foundation to be able to go vertical. This is what is going to make the house structurally sound long term. And so we want to come in, make sure all the rebars are tied, the remesh is in, that all our footings are cut correctly, and then we're going to go to work with pouring the foundation and pouring the concrete next. But ladies and gentlemen, we are pre-slab ready. We have a few tweaks to do tomorrow morning before the inspector shows up to inspect our pre-slab. And then once they give us the thumbs up and the go-ahead, you'll see us out here with concrete trucks, finishers and workers pouring a foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pre-slab. If you haven't already watched video 1 through 10, click below. I'll put a link down below where you're going to want to watch all the step-by-step videos 1 through 10 that graduates you to video number 11 and continue watching the process all the way through the entire build. We'll probably have 100 videos run through this by the time we're done, because we're going to show you guys absolutely everything. Ladies and gentlemen, excited to share the process with you guys. Click below, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content just like this. Pound that like button, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. You guys got to watch how I buy land and build houses. Now it's time for you to take action. If you want to get a hold of the same 14-step process that we utilize to buy land, build houses, and generate over 6 figures on every single build, you're going to want to click below. Learn from an industry professional that has been doing it for over 20 plus years. We're still doing it today. We're still taking down builds, and we're still generating over 6 figures on every single build.